Hello, good day. So I'm going to share about the strategy that Warren have during time of conflict and what he's buying. So for the past 1 week, he have been very turbulent, and I've done 3 videos talking about if the war is being scaled up and dragged, what will happen to the overall index. So let's go. So in terms of challenging time like now, for example, during Gulf War, during the financial crisis, what Warren have done is to maintain a long-term perspective. So he emphasized on those business that have a positive cash flow and business that are not affected uh, by the macro environment. So he seek opportunistic investment where company which are good are being sold down. So he built a portfolio on that. So I think we're going towards that direction as well. Diversified of the portfolio, so different asset class. So today, like for example, if you see one of my video, I have a different assets class, and basically it may call for time to rebalance and an area of rebalancing, maybe from the areas of property itself. Yeah, so that's one of my consideration. Evaluation of the geopolitical risk. So you have to closely monitor because today, if the war is being scaled out not only within Middle East, but it's being taken out of control, even like Russia, China, US are getting involved, then it will be a big issue. So he picked out defense company like General Dynamic, and then it picked out financial company like Wells Fargo in 1990 to 91 during the Gulf War. During the Vietnam War, he picked up Washington Post, which is now called Graham Holding. And he also picked up Moody during the financial crisis period in 2008 and 2009. So he is very focused on the stock he picked. And it's not really, going all buying from any stock that he's seeing in the market. Firstly, fundamental must be good. Secondly, cash flow must be nice, able to sustain. Thirdly, not affected much by macroeconomy. And fourthly, opportunistic buy when the good company like this are being sold down. So with this, let's hear a video on CNBC on what they talk about the market now.
That's right, Carl. The grand total here is $105 billion. That's the request from the Biden administration to Capitol Hill for new aid to Israel and to Ukraine. The senior administration officials breaking down the details inside that request for reporters over the past few minutes. Here's what we know so far. They're asking for $61.4 billion for Ukraine, $14.3 billion for Israel. There's another piece in here that's going to be humanitarian assistance. That's going to be $9.15 billion. Officials on the call not giving a lot of breakdown here as to how much of that is going to Gaza, how much of that is going to Ukraine, but that's the humanitarian assistance figure overall. Interestingly, $2 billion in this request for the Indo-Pacific region. That includes Taiwan, obviously another hotspot that the president sort of alluded to a little bit last night. Border operations here in the United States. That request is $6.4 billion. There's a whole breakdown of what that money would go to, but the president here signaling that he needs more funding for the border and security there here in the United States. Overall, $105 billion is the total figure here. And interestingly, Carl, this letter is sent now to Capitol Hill. It's being sent to the Speaker pro tempore, Patrick McHenry. That's because there is no Speaker of the House right now, and it's not possible for Congress to move forward on this appropriations request until there is a speaker elected. So not clear exactly when Congress would be able to move forward with this if Republicans on Capitol Hill can't pull their conference together and elect a Speaker of the House in the coming days. And then, of course, the question is, what priorities do Republicans have for this funding on Capitol Hill, and how would they change this request? A request from the president is just an ask. It's Congress that ultimately spends the money. Carl, back over to you.
So you can see upon the Hamas and Israel war start, it had broken through the current so-called support line. And if the war is going to scale on for a long period of time, with more Middle East country going in, then I will be looking at the first support, this support. And this support is still considered a much more higher support, and it will be in the range of about 2,800 to 2,900. And I'm also looking into the 3,000 support, how strong that it can be actually be sustained. If that's not going to be sustained strongly, and potentially there may be another second leg for it to drop down. So STI, I'm not doing anything much now. I still have some good position that I intend to hold for long, and I'm not changing any of my position. Firstly, you can see that Israel is planning for three-phase war. So if you look into the Gaza region, it's being maintained by few political party, and the Palestine and the Hamas. Palestine is having a bigger authority over there. So today, when Israel go in, the first attack is actually on the area where Palestine lie, and Hamas is actually behind it. And Hamas is preventing people from running away. So the more damage and life that's going to be lost, imagine how much people will be filled with hate, filled with angry, that they will turn on US interests and also Israel interests. Second, you can see Iran and Turkey are also going into the area, like Russia, going to the area of condemning the Israel attack. I'll put some of those link in what I put here before in this slide into the YouTube channel there. You can actually tap on them to read through. So please do subscribe and like so you can receive my new video. I'll put 3 of the video that I done last week, and please have a look, and happy trading or happy investing. Do take care, more turbulence will come. Alright, thank you.